Only two presidents in the history of the United States have been impeached: Andrew Johnson in 1868 and Bill Clinton in 1998. Neither was removed from office, but Democratic House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is hoping for a different result with Donald Trump. Fox 44's Noelle Mendoza, she's live at the control room tonight with reaction from local political leaders as well as young voters ready to make their voices heard. Hey, Noelle.
Adam, both sides are pretty set on what they believe is right or wrong. Right now, the investigation is just beginning, but already Central Texans have a lot of thoughts.
This is like kind of making a mockery of America's political process. I feel like I'm being poorly represented by my president.
The announcement of a formal impeachment probe against President Trump, bringing emotions to the forefront for some Baylor students.
If he did actually use his power as president to basically leverage the Ukrainian president, then that would definitely be an impeachable offense. It would be against his duty as president.
Others say they need more information to form an opinion.
I feel like there have been other cases with other presidents that are probably just as kind of on the same level, so I don't know. I don't know enough about it to really say.
Today, the White House released the transcript of the phone call with Ukraine's president.
If that transcript is as I understand it to be, this is all much ado about nothing.
John Carr, the chairman of the McLennan County Republican Party, says President Trump did nothing illegal.
Joe Biden is not a candidate. Yes, he's running, but he's not the candidate. So I think they're putting the cart before the horse, even in that respect.
Oh, I think he can get impeached in a heartbeat. The trick is conviction.
On the other hand, Mary Duty with the McLennan County Democratic Party says no one is above the law.
I think if you break the law, you have to pay the price. I mean, you can't plead ignorance forever. Oh, I didn't know. Well, you got to let your president. It's time to read a book and learn. Read this one, President Trump. Read this, sir.
Now, once the investigation is complete, the House will decide or will vote on whether to impeach. If the answer is yes, then the case moves to the Senate, which will decide whether to convict and actually remove the president from office. Live in the control room, Noelle Mendoza, Fox 44 News.